What's up everyone, this is Super Marcel and welcome back to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis Jurassic March. In the last episode we made these guys, the Neo-Venator. And can I just say how awesome this is actually? The music really doesn't help it either. You know, it really just makes it so much cooler. But how they hunt in packs and stuff. I really like that about this mod, you know, how they tweaked the behaviors so even the carnivores are hunting in pack. Like, look at that! They're like actually proper like gaining up on that cow. That's sick, right? But yeah, in this episode we're just for now we're just gonna like keep it simple. We don't have anything to really do. Cause like I can't build any towers. We don't really have a new dinosaur at the moment. There's nothing I can really build per se. So we're just playing it simple. But yeah, this is the goal. We're gonna try and get Iguanodon. I am tempted to make the Iguanodons live with the Mantellisaurs, since I guess it'll be kind of like a mixed hadrosaur enclosure of sorts, right? Cause like, you know, this is a pretty big enclosure, and it would like mix well with together. It does make me wonder if Mantellisaurus and Iguanodons had like a mixed species herd, sort of. I'm not sure. Is that even a thing? Mixed species herds? I think it is. I'm sure there are herds in Africa where like there's like zebras and buffaloes and gazelles together or something. Maybe, I don't know, but I think it would be cool to get Iguanodon. And otherwise, yeah, I do wish we have viewing towers. I'm not sure why we don't have viewing towers. But for some reason the modders of this mod decided to get rid of it. Well, I don't know if they got rid of it, but like obviously we need to get it somehow. Yeah. Right, so then how can we... Yeah, you know what? While we wait, actually, I'm just gonna just put down some basic needs. Okay. And then we'll get some... Why are there two paths? Oh, that's right, the Archaeopteryx fossil. And then some benches. Awesome stuff. Hell yeah. Alright, last disease, and now we should be safe with any dinosaurs getting sick. Right. Can I buy another team? Let's buy another team. Why not? Help out the dig a bit. And then we'll put it like there or something. Okay, we got half a star. So now we can just increase it by another 100, because that's how I like to do it. Right. Oh, what's your problem? What's your problem, David? It looks like it hasn't been cleaned in months. Well, to be fair, like, yeah, I don't know what the cleaners are doing. What? Who are you? Chad. Chad Rogers. Oh, Mr. Chad Rogers, if you would be so kindly to clean up the path, please. That would be lovely. And now we got some...
What would you recommend here?
Your Mantellisaurus has died. What?
Message from Dr.
Oh. Right. Okay. I didn't think it would be this short. Ooh, Megalosaurus. Your Streptospondylus, that's another cool one. Yeah, we'll get Iguanodon.
Good choice.
I'm really liking these European dinosaur themes. It's actually funny that, like, actually, how I don't get a lot of, I don't really get to use European dinosaurs that often. You know, it's always either obviously there's like a good chunk of the really famous ones are over in America, right? And you got a little bit from Africa, and then you got a good chunk of it from Asia as well. But not many European dinosaurs. I think this would be a nice way to, like, you know, just get the... Because there are cool European dinosaurs, yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. What's
You're the last one, aren't you? The last of its kind. And then I know exactly where you came from. You came from here, didn't you? Alright. Well, we'll just increase the Mantellisaurus DNA just a little bit. And then when that's done, we'll get him. Yeah. Alright, so how much is that now? 1 year. Okay. Let's get... We're getting pretty low on money. Yeah, let's just get 4. A good herd up and running. Right. And then while we wait, I'm not sure. We can't really do anything, really. We're just kind of sitting here. Yeah, but I do want to get... If I do get towers eventually, I do think over, like, a couple rows of towers over here would look really nice for the park. I've also been brainstorming for future ideas for enclosures, and I got a really cool idea that I want to try out, right? Basically, I want to have like a lineup of those towers, and then what I'll do is, like, I'll have like a big, like, giant enclosure, but it'll be like, what, 5, 6 enclosures differently, and there'll be like a river like that goes through all of them, right? And then you have a lineup of different, like, viewing gallery tunnels. You can go into each individual enclosure. That's yeah, that sounds cool. Definitely would like to try that. Yeah. Iguanodon bernensartensis is now 40%. Nice. Colovosaurus. And it's a herbivore. Why does that sound familiar? Where have I heard Colovosaurus from? I'm gonna sell the amber. Colovosaurus. Oxford clay. Is Colovosaurus a stegosaur? Where have I heard that from? The Oxford clay, for those that don't know, it's I'm pretty sure that's where, like, a bunch of, like, Jurassic period marine reptiles are. So you got stuff like Leopleurodons, Ophthalmosaurus and stuff there. Clovosaurus. I don't think it's an ankylosaur. I'm pretty sure there are no ankylosaurs found there. What's your deal, Mark? There are too many people here. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Introvert. That's not my problem. Right. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that we get a new dinosaur. I am aiming for Iguanodon. Let's say the next batch, right? The next batch of people will come over here. We'll take a look at the market, and then we'll see if we buy some more Iguanodons. Or I could just sell this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna sell this, and then we'll wait. Because the airplane should be... helicopters should be here any moment now. Here we go. Look at that money rise. Awesome stuff. Alright. Fossil market. We want Iguanodon. We got we got 3 Iguanodon specimens, but they're all low. But that's fine. How much are they for each? 4,500. So what? That'd be like, I gotta do quick maths. Like what? $15,000? Something like that.
Just what I was going to suggest.
Let's go for it.
Certainly.
And then when that's done, we'll make Iguanodon, I guess. Now Iguanodon's obviously a dinosaur that I'm sure everyone knows, really. We've absolutely gotten it before in other games, so I don't really need to talk about Iguanodon, but it is cool. I will say though that our interpretation of Iguanodon has changed quite a bit, you know. Because back in my day, when I was a kid, I used to imagine Iguanodon like every other hadrosaur dinosaur. It's just like a cool dinosaur that's there, but like when danger arrives, like it tries to run away, you know. Nowadays, I like to imagine Iguanodon as this more bulkier hadrosaur that would like to take herbivores on a fight, despite being a hadrosaur, you know. Like Jurassic World Evolution's interpretation of Iguanodon. I really like that one, you know. It's a hadrosaur, but like it'll bloody slit a carnivore's throat. And I want it to be like that more often, you know. I think a lot of hadrosaurs really should be depicted as being like fighting back almost, you know, because they're big, right? And they would probably give like a nasty like horse-powered kick of sorts, right? Oh wow, there's a lot of megalosaurs remains being found. And but yeah, but like I do like to imagine Iguanodon just being this much more aggressive herbivore, you know, with the thumb spike and stuff. What is your problem? Why are you raging?
Good to see you again.
You see like a perfectly good view of a Neo-Venator right there, and you're like having a riot. Alright. You can now breed this type of dinosaur. Awesome. We'll just do it like one last time. And then we'll make Iguanodon. We'll have a look at the model and stuff. I would have preferred if we had more DNA so that it could live even longer. But I don't know. What can you do? Yeah. Whoa. Now 55%. Awesome stuff. Okay, let's have a look. Iguanodon. Oh, they're going for the Ouranosaurus model. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that does sound right. Mantellisaurus is a much more slender variation of it, like of the Iguanodons. So I guess it does make sense why it would be smaller. 4,470. Jesus. So if I wanted to make a herd of like, what, 4 or 3, that would be like 12,000. Like a lot. A lot of money. How about we just we'll go with 3. We'll go with 3 Iguanodons. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Here is the Iguanodon. Yeah. Funny that I should mention Oranosaurus actually, because I'm pretty sure I also read somewhere that Mantellisaurus is also more closely related to Oranosaurus than other hadrosaurs. Iguanodon. There we are. Yeah. Ooh, I actually kind of like it. I mean, the fact that it has a big, massive sail kind of still bugs me a little. Like, could do without the sail, but it's still really cool. Oh, and you can see the thumb spike. You can see the thumb spike right there. Did the original Oranosaurus model have this thumb spike? I don't know if it did. It's just such a shame that obviously it's not rigged to, like, you know, use it in animations. That would have been so cool if it did, though. Yeah. There we go. You can see them, like, perfectly in size comparison. Massive size difference. Was that... Did I hear that? Wait. Roar for me. Come on. It is! I recognize that roar! That's the bloody Walking with Dinosaurs Iguanodon roar! That's so cool!
What should we do here?
Where they got hunted by the quote-unquote Utah Raptors. Oh, nice. That's a nice culture shock right there. More Iguanodon remains. Hell yeah, we'll extract that. Nice. Yeah. I actually really like this model. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a fitting enclosure, actually, you know, having them together. Can I fit, like, one more? Nah. I'll wait until, like, it has way more DNA in it, so it'll live longer. But that's cool. And now we're at 2 stars. I feel like we're going a bit too fast in our journey to 5 stars. But, like, it's kind of always been like that, hasn't it? Right. So what's the other formation that's, like, unique to this mod? I think obviously it's, like, in Africa. It's probably this one. Right. So yeah, maybe we'll get some cool African dinosaurs. Not necessarily Spinosaurus, but I do actually plan to get Spinosaurus because I had a look at what the Spinosaurus model looks like in this game, and it looks close to accurate to what it does nowadays. Obviously, since this is like an outdated mod, there's gonna be some stuff of the Spinosaurus that's, like, not quite right, but it's still, like, accurate for the time. Spinosaurus, definitely intend to get that. Right, I need to sacrifice a dig site so I can send them off to Africa.
Good choice.
Glacier. So now they can live for 1 year. That's nice. Awesome. So let's say as soon as this dig site's done, I'm gonna move them to Africa. And yeah, the Earl House formations. I'm pretty sure that's where Suchomimus and stuff are located. So that would be cool to have. Alright, we're out of time. But hey, but look at that. Perfectly in tune. Eustriptospondylus!
No problem.
Alright, so it looks like next time we'll probably get like maybe Eustriptospondylus or Megalosaurus. Some kind of cool carnivore. Or Colovosaurus. I don't know, we got a couple good contenders for the next dinosaur, but it'll be cool to get. But yeah, like, here we go. We got Iguanodon. Like a big giant Iguanodon. Other than like the humpback that it has on its back, it's a pretty nice model. I like how it looks. And I really like how they brought back the walking with dinosaur roars. Yeah. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, these stomps, okay, they're cool at first, but then they become obnoxious really quickly. If you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. And I'm Super Marcel, and make sure you, there you go, have a good view of the Iguanodon walking by. Have a super time. Bye bye!